Hi, it's Rob here for Shape Your Future Online, and over the next series of videos I'm going to share with you my top 5 tips of things that you must understand when starting to grow an online business. So let's get started with this. So number 1 is that we must understand a clear vision for ourselves. The second is we must invest in ourselves. The third is all around finding the right mentors. The fourth tip is all about creating the right circle of influence and community around you. And the last tip, number 5, is all around embracing the fear that we find within ourselves. Okay, so in this first video, we'll talk about the first tip, which is all around finding a clear vision for yourself. So by this, I don't mean that as you are right now, working in your job and thinking about starting an online business, that you have to have a defined purpose in your life, or you're filled with passion about something and you want to explore that and build a business around that online. For many of us, including myself, 18 months ago from shooting this video, I didn't really know what my vision or what my purpose or really what my passions in life were. They'd all kind of been sucked out of me through my 20 years of corporate life. But what was shown to me by my mentors very early on was that I needed to understand why I was doing this, why I wanted to break free from the corporate rat race. And the importance of this is that when we're building an online business, when we're learning these new skills, putting things into action, alongside, for most of us, working a 9-to-5 as well, it's going to get tough. There are going to be things that we don't understand. We're going to be put in positions where we feel like we can't do it, and we're going to need to reach out to other people. Now, if our only motivation in that is maybe to make money, to make more money than we are currently now, then ultimately, really, we're going to fail. The reason being is when the going gets tough, before we've figured all this stuff out, we're already making money, right? We've already got money from our careers that we're in. So we can give up and we can just go for the comfortable option, even though we might not like working in our jobs currently, which is probably one of the reasons why you want to start an online business in the first place. But if our only motivation is money, we will just go for the easy option when it gets hard, and you will be challenged. Before you are successful, you will be challenged, just like in anything else new that you learn. So it's very important to understand why you're doing this. So for me personally, as an example, when I first started my online business at the beginning of 2018, my real why was I'd spent 9 months in recovery from addiction to alcohol and drugs, and I'd had this taste of time freedom. I mean, you can never know what time freedom is until you have it. I wasn't working at the time. I was just simply taking time to recover and to work on myself. So I was going to meetings every day. I was reading self-development books every day. I was doing self-development courses. I was listening to podcasts and watching amazing self-development and spiritual content on YouTube, and I had the chance to do this. And I also had the time, this newfound time to spend with my wife and my children, which I'd never had in my 20-year corporate career. This was just amazing. So for me, my why was I wanted to maintain that lifestyle. I wanted to have the time to spend with my family. I wanted to have all this time to invest on working on myself. And so that was my why. It wasn't until later, almost around this time now, that I really started to find my true purpose in life. So what is it for you? What is your why for maybe wanting to start an online business? It may be that you want to earn more money. It may be that you want to get out of that career that you're unfulfilled with. That's a good kickstart, certainly, and it was for me. But then you need to start understanding why you're doing this. And when you really get dialed in on that, when you So for instance, if it's to spend more time with your children, when the times get tough, if you can just say, do you know what, am I going to give up, or am I going to do this for my children, to give them a better future, to spend more time with them? Maybe for you it is a passion that you've got, a hobby that you want to explore further and spend most of your time doing. Maybe even incorporate that passion into a passion-based business. That can be done. Maybe you want to travel. Lots of people start online businesses because they want to travel, and they can operate their online business from anywhere in the world as long as you've got that Wi-Fi connection. Or maybe you do have a defined purpose or calling in life at the moment, and you want to pursue that. And you could do that online, or build some kind of affiliate online business which enables you to have the income so that you can follow that purpose. For me, I've found out now really where my purpose is, and that is in helping other people overcome limiting beliefs, help them to have, better relationships, better prospects in their work, getting them to understand what their purpose and passions are in life. And I'm going to do that through coaching online. So I've found my purpose now after that time. So whatever it is for you, understand that this isn't just about quitting your job and making some money. This is really about finding out exactly why you want to do this, so you can live a beautiful, passion-filled, purposeful life. And I know exactly the place where you can be taught how to find all this stuff out. So I'll leave it at that. Let's catch up in tomorrow's video, where I'm going to talk about the importance in investing in yourself. Speak to you tomorrow. Bye now.